Hello, everyone. Welcome. If you can hear me, type in the chat that you can hear me. Type in the chat if you can hear me. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. So glad to have you and meet you today. Great. I want to let me know if you're excited to be here tonight. Let me know if you're excited to be here. Welcome. Amazing. Okay. I so much look forward to having you guys. I was so much looking forward to meeting you and for us to have this amazing time together. Good. Let's wait for more people to join. Meanwhile, let me know where you are joining from. Are you joining from Lagos? Are you joining from Abuja, from Anambra, from London? Let me know in the chat. Okay. Great. Abuja, Edo, Port Harcourt, Ilorin. Nice. We have people from all over Nigeria. Amazing. It's so good to have you guys on tonight. Welcome. And tonight we're going to be doing something really spectacular. How many of you attended the last one we had? How many of you attended the last one that we had last year? We had a prize referral like this last year, December. Let me know if you attended the last one. Let me know if you attended the last one or this is your first time attending something of this magnitude. You know, whenever we have a new program, we typically do a first 20 for it. And the reason for that is that we have it as culture to always reward people who show us faith. I think I call it faith. Okay, a lot of people are first timers. Interesting. And so we have it as culture to reward people who show us faith. And so this year, when we launched the Focus Bootcamp, we needed to repeat it again. And the good thing is that at Tensai, we don't just at Tensai, everybody's a winner. Okay? So you have to understand whether you win tonight, whether you are part of the people who win tonight or not, you are already a winner. Okay? I mean, the fact that you are here already proves that. And so while we wait for more people to join, I'm going to explain exactly what the Focus Bootcamp is about, who it's for, how it's going to help. So that as for more people who are here who may have not joined yet, can understand exactly what we're trying to achieve with this. And so you can understand the thinking behind it, because that will really help. That will really help in explaining why we do what we do. That way it makes a lot of sense for you. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm going to start from like in the origin story, where the reason why we created this in the first place. So if you guys know, we don't just create programs or just create something. So how did it begin? Sometime this year, we started assessing children. We assessed over 500 kids, over 500. And at some point, the data became too glaring. It became too glaring for us not to notice. And it was that a lot, like 80% of the report was showing one thing and one thing. Rather, it was moving away from the thing that we thought it was. And it was coming to, it's either the child does not have interest, or the child doesn't want to study. You have to pursue the child left and right. Or the child couldn't sit still, as the child cannot focus for an extended period of time. And so that was basically the three categories. And in psychology, we call this learning barriers, right? And so let me explain a bit. Learning barriers and learning deficits. Learning deficits are basically maybe like when a child cannot read or cannot spell or cannot do maths, basically things that the teacher can teach at school. Things that you can academically, you can judge it just by looking at the child's grades and all of that. And those are like the learning, those are what we call learning deficits. But from this report, from the assessment and the report we were seeing, it was dawning on us that most of the problems that affect children's learning and affect their academic reports has nothing to do with academics, right? It had nothing to do with academics. We're seeing more of focus. We're seeing more of lack of learning desire. We're seeing lack of the ability, the skill to focus. And it became, I was like, oh, interesting. I mean, there were some children who had even both. And the funny thing about this is that with a barrier, when you have a learning barrier, it can easily translate to a learning deficit. What do I mean? If your child doesn't pay attention or doesn't want to pay attention, obviously there's going to be a gap over time, right? There's going to be a time where, because the child is not paying attention or doesn't want to pay attention, he will start losing the skill to do those things because he's not paying attention, and then he will suck at it. It's like, let's say, let me give an example. Let's say you don't like doing a particular activity, and so you don't do it. If you avoid that activity for long, then you're going to get to a point where you don't even know how anymore. So it's no longer I'm doing it because I don't like it, but you've even lost the ability. Can you relate? Do you understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? And so that became the thing. That became the thing, right? And so it was such an issue. And so what did we do? We said, you know what? We're going to create a program to help these children. And so we created the first program. We called it was basically, we had to find and train the best child psychologists and family therapists, and we got them to do it at Tensai. And we started working with the parents one-on-one, right? Because what changes or what fixes your child's behavior, what fixes their ability to focus, is not treated in school. Oh. The school cannot treat it. The school only works with learning deficits. What changes that are learning barriers. What fixes that are rather, it is done at home. It is done by structure. It is done by structure. And that's what we did. That's what we did, right? We started working with the parents one-on-one to help them to fix their structure at home. right? And we started getting lots and lots of testimonials after working with these parents. It was a 1 month program. We started working with these parents. We did not even involve the child at this level, right? One-on-one. And we were getting incredible results. These parents were exceptional. They were getting results. You could see, I wish I could play. I don't know. How many of you guys have seen the testimonials from these parents? Have you seen them before? Or do you want me to show you? Have you seen them? Or do you want me to show you? Right? And so we started seeing a lot of them. And we were like, okay, this thing is working, This thing is working. And then the next thing that we did was we layered the part of the child. We were like, okay, you know what? If these parents are working, if it's working so well, then maybe we can also talk to the child as well, right? And so we had a program, we called it the hybrid. And this hybrid was where we would work with the parents and we would also work with the child. And that blew everything away. Like the result was so magnanimous that we were like, we have struck something with this, right? But even with the effectiveness of all of this, there was a major barrier for most people. And so, have you ever gone to, I know that I have gone to a place and I see something I really like, something I need, but I look at my pocket and I'm like, no, I can't get this right now, even though I really, 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 really want to. And that's what happened with a lot of parents. Because in order for us to work exclusively with them for this time period and basically create all this for them, it meant, obviously, that it required a sizable commitment. And so for most parents, we were charging around 300,000 per month. And obviously, they got results. So it didn't matter. They were happy to pay those that could afford it. But a lot of people couldn't. And if you know me, you know my story, you know that we did not start Tensai for money. We started because we wanted to help. We wanted to create changes. We wanted to actually help lots of parents to turn their children into academic geniuses. And so we needed to come back and think, how can we make this more accessible to more people? How can we democratize this system that we have developed that works and get it to more people? And that is how the Tensai Focus Bootcamp came about. And so we decided, you know what? We're going to distill every single thing that we do one-on-one. But instead of doing one-on-one, we're not going to do it in a group of 10 per child. And also work with the family or the parents to set the structure at home while we instill the instruction in the child. That way, so we are working with both the parents and for the child. So if you think this program is just for your child, please think again, because for you, the parent, you are very much involved. And so we decided we're going to do all of this and only take 10% of what it actually costs. And that is how we landed, right? For those of you that came in when it was still at the early bed, we landed at 30,000 per child. And that's exactly why we did it. I don't think you would ever get something of this magnitude anywhere else, something of this intentionality, especially like in the way the country is at this rate. But that's what we stand for. That's why we created it. That's why we decided it was worth doing. And today, we're here to reward those who didn't wait to jump in. There are 20 of them. We said for 20 families, we're going to give you something exciting. We have 3 things planned for these 20 families. And today, in front of all of us, I don't even know who the winner is. We are all going to see the winner together. right? So we have a list of these 20 families, and I'm going to call them out now. So if you hear your name, just know that you are in contention to win either 1 year scholarship into the Tensai School of Geniuses for your child, or, and if you are the second, then you win a brand new tablet for your child. And last but not the least, if you come in third, you're the third parent, then you win a full branded back to school material. So it contains a school bag, a water bottle, books, all of that, basically for your child to go back to school with in September. So tell me, guys, are you excited? Are you excited? So I'm copying this, and let me paste it in my doc so that I can share the screen. Okay. Okay. All right. So we have their list here. Let me share my screen, and so we can call them out. Okay. Share my screen. Okay. All right. So I have here Mrs. Kemi Adebajo. We have Adimora Gilbert. We have Ayobi. I don't know how to pronounce. Please don't crucify me. We have Fumi Adewole. We have Adora Obi. We have Zeb Uzuku. We have Tom Horsfall. We have Ijoma Esther Okoye. We have Mrs. Omeje Gift. We have Lizzie Kingswali. We have Temitayo Oseni. We have Iponwosa Jerry. We have Anita Chima. We have Dr. Njoku Goddess. We have Linda. We have Julia Bolarin. We have Josephine Osege Douglas. We have Onyinye Chike Onya. We have Marian Nafiu. And we have Azukego Maduekwe. Guys, put a round of applause for these people. Put a round of applause for them. They are the first 20 parents, and they are in contention. They are in contention tonight to win either of these amazing prizes. So put your hands together for them. Put your hands together for them. Put your hands together for them. I'm so elated. I'm so elated. So I've been thinking, how do we do this in the most transparent way? I was thinking, how do we do this in the most transparent way? They're not the winners yet, too. Someone said, congratulations to the winners. They never win yet now, right? Someone said they don't win yet now. Okay, so I was thinking we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. So I have in front of me a blank piece of paper, and these numbers, they all have numbers number 1 to number 20. So I have in front of me a blank piece of paper where what we are simply going to do is we're going to fold each of them, and then we'll squeeze them, and literally we'll pick. And the first person I pick goes with the third, the back to school package. The second person goes with the tablets, and the last person is gonna have a full 1 year scholarship. But even if I didn't call your name, please make sure to stay to the end. I do have another announcement to make tonight. I do have another interesting announcement to make tonight, and you will love it. So it's better that you stay than you miss out. Okay? So make sure that you stay to the end. I have this full list ready in the next few minutes. But while we do that, I'm just going to share with you some of the results that we've had with this program while we prepare this for you. Okay.
My son's challenge is not, of IQ or understanding. It's concentration and avoiding distractions and paying attention to details. And then another challenge is that this thing that he believes he knows, you have a higher impression of yourself than you actually do have. For me, that's a challenge. He may be scoring his average mark being in 70, but I believe he can push his average mark to 90. Sometime, maybe we will try and go into mentorship because we have passed through a part like ourselves. Just that ownership, let them own it. Have that sense of responsibility that I need to do this and I must do this. That's where I want us to get to.
This program actually has been an eye-opener for me. I never, for once, thought that my children could teach me. I see the character exhibited towards explanation of what they learned. Dalu normally throws tantrums, but this particular method has forced her to want to listen to the teacher. One big major thing that I saw that really shocked me was the energy with which they jumped to come and tell me, "Mommy, I'm done. The lesson is done. So it's time for me to teach you. It's time for me to teach you." I never forced them to do that. They look forward to, if I say I'm not even ready, if you see the way they will stand in front of me, whatever it is I'm doing, I'll become uncomfortable. So they want me to listen to them. There's a mind reset. There's a mind shift, which has also made me. So there are certain things I see my husband do. I'll just say, this man needs to attend Chris's session.
It's time for him to study. It's usually not an interesting time at all, especially when you come up with topics that he feels are difficult for him. He starts screaming, shouting, crying. I want to pee, he'll just start giving excuses. I think one of the reasons why he doesn't like learning, I think it was my own, I contributed to it. Because it's simple, I should do it, and the next minute, out of anger, I'll just spank him. And so he doesn't want to learn, because if it's something new, it might end up with a slap or a scream or a shout. So before I started the program, the main thought of come and let's learn or come and study gets him off balance. He wants to run away, cry, or he's not interested. You have to force him to sit and focus. And most times he might not really achieve your aim. Now, if I tell him it's time to learn or something, especially when it's the 10th year activity, because it's fun, so he's always excited about it. He comes and then and he engages for the period of time.
So how many minutes? What's the highest maximum duration he stayed focused and excited now?
Let's say 30 minutes. I would say structure.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say structure and consistency with the structure. I've seen how helpful that is, helping the child to understand that at this time, it's study time, it's time to learn, and helps to structure even the mind of the child. And that has helped me also in other aspects of my son's, even me, myself, as a parent.
Amazing, amazing. I hope you guys have seen these amazing testimonials. How do you feel? How do you feel seeing what people have to say about this? How do you feel hearing this? Because sometimes it almost, even for me, this is the reward for me, right? This is the outcome. This is what we are gunning for, to see this and know that there are children who literally went from, I don't recognize this child anymore, to, oh my God. And that's exactly what this program does for you. And so we have our full lists of first 20 people here. And so we're going to pick, and I'm seeing some comments. Someone says first pick, first prize. Okay. I mean, I don't mind. I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't have a dog in the fight. And so let's do it like that. First pick, first prize. Right? First prize remains 1 year full scholarship in the Tensai School of Geniuses for the year 2027. The second prize is a brand new tablet, a brand new learning tablet for your child. And then the third prize is an actual Tensai branded Tensai pack. And this will be the first of its kind. We've not launched this anywhere. Nobody has it. You will be the first person in the world that owns a Tensai branded pack. Nobody has it. Nobody, even me, I don't have it. Right? So you will be the first person to own it. Right? And so let's go ahead and get this party started. Okay? So it's in a transparent box. I'm not looking. I don't know who is who. So I'm picking one. And who is this lucky person? Who is this lucky name? All right. Let's pick the number. And so the number of the winner of the 1 year Tensai, 1 year scholarship to the Tensai School of Geniuses is number. Is there suspense? Is there suspense? The winner is number 5. And number 5 is Mrs. Adora Obi. Congratulations. Are you here in the chat? Signify. Adora Obi. If you are here, congratulations. You have won a 1 year scholarship for your child into the Tensai School of Geniuses for the year 2027. In case you don't know how much this is worth 450,000 in tuition alone. This is worth 450,000 in tuition alone, and you've won 1 year access. 1 year access. And so immediately after this, make sure to reach out to the team, reach out to us, and claim your scholarship. Congratulations, ma'am. If you are here, I would love to see you make noise in the chat. I would love to see you make noise in the chats. So we have our very first winner. We have our first winner. Congratulations to her. Okay, the party is just getting started. And let's shake this up a little bit. Who's going to be our number 2? Who's going to be one of the lucky winners? Who's going to be one of the lucky winners? Okay. I don't know who this is, obviously. So let's pick. Okay, let me pick another person. All right. This person it looks small, so small but mighty. I have in my hands the name of someone who is going home with a brand new tablet. And who is this person? Let's find out. Shall we? Wow. Okay. So the winner of a brand new tablet is number 11. Who is number 11? That is Temitayo Oseni. I don't know how to pronounce that, but Oseni. Is she here? Congratulations, mom. Congratulations, Temitayo. Let me know if you are here. Amazing. Temitayo Oseni. Congratulations, mom. Congratulations for being number 11. Congratulations on winning a brand new tablet for your child. So you can add it to the ones you guys have. You can add it to the ones you have already. Although a Tensai tablet is very different. Tensai tablet is very different. So congratulations. Congratulations. Okay. Number 11. Can my camera pick it? Okay, I think it can. Good. Are you guys loving this so far? Are you guys loving this so far? It's always amazing to award gifts. I think it's one of the most beautiful things of launching a program because it's a culture here to always award our people. And last but not the least, we have the one last position available for this. Okay? And it's simple. It is simple. We're going to pick in one more person to win a branded Tensai kit, back-to-school kit for their child. A branded Tensai kit. Excuse me. And so, who is the lucky winner? Who is the lucky winner? Who is the lucky winner? Amazing, amazing, amazing. Let's pick. Okay. I have in my hands the number of the winner of a brand new tablet. Sorry, a brand new Tensai kit for their child. That's what I have in my hand right now. And so who is it going to be? Who is winning this? Who is winning this? Let's go ahead and find out. Right? Let's find out. Okay. And so here it is. I'm opening it up. Opening it up. Okay. Okay. All right. Boom. Boom. I have in my hands the winner of a branded Tensai kit. And this is nobody but number what can you see, guys? Number what can you see? Boom, we have number 8. Number 8. Amazing. Congratulations, number 8. And who is number 8? Who is number 8? Miss number 8 is nobody but Mrs. Ijeoma Esther Okoye. Ijeoma Esther Okoye. Wow. Congratulations, Mom. Mrs. Ijeoma Esther, are you here? Are you here? Congrats, 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 congrats. Amazing, 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 amazing. So congratulations to the winners. But we do have something for you and for everyone that joins the Tensai Focus Bootcamp. And so, like I said earlier, in the beginning of today's event, I did say that we assessed by hand. We assessed by hand over 500 children. And so what we did is we took all the data that we got from assessing over 500 kids, right? Obviously, because assessing by hand, it takes a lot of and we decided to compile it, and we built a simple system that all you had to do was to fill your child's details, describe your child, and it assesses your child for you. Let me show you a bit of how this works. Let me show you a bit of how this works. Okay? Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Where is tab. Okay. I want to share my screen real quick. Custom. Good. All right. Can you see my screen? And so you see what the headline says. It says, get your child's personalized learning plan in 10 minutes. This is one of the most amazing things that we've built in the last few months. And what it simply does is it self-assesses. All you need to do is answer a few questions, and you're going to receive custom tools that is designed specifically for your child. And it will help them with focus, it will help them with the studies, it will help you with structure, and helping you to develop the skills that you want in them, right? This was done by using all the data that we have from assessing all these kids and working with them. And so we're able to create this for you. So how it simply works is, once you are done with this, you're going to get your child's full learning profile. It will explain to you the kind of learner your child is. You'll get a study zone checklist for your child, how to set up the perfect study zone for them. You get a daily schedule, a routine for them, personalized to each of your children. You get a reward system, what you can use to get the best out of them. You get a focus tracker, you get the energy map, and then you get the 7-day action plan step by step. Okay? And we've tested this and it's interesting, right? And this is it. This is how it works. You select, you put in your basic information about your child's age, their grade. You put in all the main concerns, and then you basically answer about 10 questions to understand how your child thinks, right? You understand your child fully. And when you are done with all this, it's just going to spit out a complete build of your child's learning mechanism. And it doesn't just tell you what to do. It doesn't just tell you what to do. It basically gives you everything. It basically gives you everything. And for those of you, for everyone who has signed up for the Focus Bootcamp, we're going to be giving you 100% free access to this tool. Now, for everyone outside of the Focus Bootcamp, once the Focus Bootcamp is live, to have access to this, it will cost, for every child that you use it for, right? For what people on the outside will pay, for every child, they're going to be paying 15,000 naira per use. But for you, just because you invested in the Tensai Focus Bootcamp, you have access to this for free, for life, right? And so that's one of the amazing tools that we're giving to you as signatories, as people, one of the first batch in the Tensai Focus Bootcamp. So is that amazing or what? Is that amazing or what? Is that amazing or what? By the time you understand and you see the results that come from this, because my people perish due to ignorance. It's because you don't know how to help. That's why you don't know what to do. This tool gives you what is wrong, how to help, and literally shows you in black and white exactly what you should do. And you can use this even if you have 7 kids. You can run them all through it, and it specifically spits out everything for you down to the T, down to the time. And everyone gets access to it. Everyone gets access to it. Everyone gets access to it. One more thing that we're doing, we also want to extend the scholarship offer to more parents like you. However, there's a different parameter for it. Yes, I mean, yes, you will use it for free, right? We also decided that your child could also win a fully paid scholarship into the School of Geniuses. And so here's how it works. For those of you who are already in, you are fully qualified for the Tensai Referral Challenge. And so you've seen everything about the bootcamp. You know that this program is good. You know that it will help. You know that people are going to have life-changing results with this program. You trust the team. You know we are good for it. And so think about someone you know who needs this. Think about someone you know who, if you told about this program, that it would really mean the world to them. I'm not asking you to go and turn to be a marketer. No. Right? I'm not asking you that. I'm just saying that think about someone you know, maybe your coworker, or maybe your sister, or maybe your friend, or maybe your neighbor. And you could actually win a scholarship for them and for yourself as well. But here's how it works. The first thing is when you tell them about this program, you get them curious, right? Then you can send them the link to sign up. You send them the link to sign up. Now, if you don't know what to say, maybe you want to post on your WhatsApp or you want to tell someone about it, we're going to give you all these messages, right? And then on the page, there's a place where they can add who referred them. They can add your name and say, hey, Mama Ngozi referred me, right? And once they put it in there, I mean, you can see it here. You can see it here, name of who referred you. So if they put your name and your phone number, our system automatically tracks you. And once they do that, for number one, for everybody that you refer, first of all, you get a 5,000 naira cash back. You get a 5,000 naira cash back. So if you have 5 people who put your name that you refer them, you get 25,000 naira for nothing. And if you get 100 people, you get 50,000, right? And so just like that, it just keeps going. It just keeps going. Now, here's what's interesting. We're going to run another raffle draw just like this again. And we're going to run it specifically for everyone who was referred. We're going to run it for everyone who was referred. Okay? Now, if you were referred or if you referred somebody, everybody that you referred is going to do a raffle draw. And if we're going to pick one person who is going to win 1 year scholarship. 1 year scholarship into the School of Geniuses. So even the people that you refer have a chance to win something. But the amazing part is that if the person you refer wins a scholarship, That is, if the person you refer wins the scholarship for their child, then you yourself that referred them is also going to win a scholarship. That's the incredible thing that we did. So you and your winner, both of you get awarded the same prizes. And so in order for you to have way more chances of winning, think about it like this. Imagine out of these first 20 people that we just awarded now, that you had 10 people in there as your people. Imagine you had 10 people in there as your people specifically. Now, the chances that someone in that 10 people will win is very high. All right? And so, if they win, you win as well. Does it make sense? And so, it is in your best interest to have as much people as possible. And remember, for every person that you bring in, you get a 5,000 naira cash back. So if you have 20 people, you already have 100,000 naira. If you have 50 people, you already have 500,000 naira. If you have 100 people, just like that. Right? And so just think about the possibilities of this for you. And guess what? We're not even done, because if you also have if you bring in at least 10 families, then we'll upgrade you. We'll upgrade your ticket, because right now everybody has the general ticket where your child is in a group of 10. But if you have in at least 10 people, we'll upgrade your ticket to VIP. And what VIP is that we will work with your child. I mean, if you have one child, or if you have two, we'll still work with one anyways. Work with one child, one-on-one. And the cost of this one-on-one typically is 300,000. I hope you guys remember. But you get free access. We basically upgrade you from a 35,000 naira ticket to a 300,000 naira ticket without you having to pay 300,000. And so, is this exciting? Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you see like how just by doing the simplest task on earth, because trust me, you are doing anybody you tell about the Focus Bootcamp, you are doing them a favor. Anybody that you tell about the Focus Bootcamp, you are doing them a favor. And we want to reward you for being a good person. We want to reward you for doing great work. And we have put together everything. We have put together everything for you to actually do this effectively. And so if this interests you, or you want to learn more about how this works, simply just go to the link that I've just sent. I'll pin it. I'll pin it in the chat now. I want to try and pin it in the chat. I think it's pinned. I wouldn't know. Is someone available? Just go to tensaikid.org/ref and sign up. Okay, just click and join the group. And the group will send you the link, will send you everything, all the information you need, even how to tell people about it if you need help with that. And we'll also be available to track everything for you. And so remember, like I said, for every one person, you get 5,000 naira cash back. So if you have 10 people, you get 50,000, right? If you get 20 people, you get 100,000 cash back. If you get 50 people, you have 250,000 cash back. If you have 100 people, you have 500,000 cash back. We will give you the money. Now, if you even get up to 10 people, 10 families, We will upgrade your personal ticket in this bootcamp, because for you to be able to promote the bootcamp, you have to already have signed up, right? But you definitely signed up for the group sessions. If you get up to 10 families, we'll upgrade your seats from the normal one to the premium one, where you work with our coach one-on-one. This typically costs 300,000, but you will get it for free. And the more people you bring in, the more chances that one of them will win the scholarship. A 1 year free of the Tensai School of Geniuses. And when they win, you win as well. When they win, you win as well. And so does this make any sense? Are you guys excited by this? Go to tensaikids.org/ref. Let me see if I can pin this chat. So you can simply click on it from. Let me see if you can simply click on it from the chat, so everyone can have the opportunity, because this is really, 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 really exciting, and you don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss the opportunity. Okay, so it is pinned. It is pinned now. Just check the pinned setup, right? Check the pinned link, the pinned chat right now, and you can click it. You go to the page and join the group. On the group, we are going to give you everything and guide you towards doing this effectively, and for you to actually get everything that you need. And so go ahead right now and click the link. Does anyone have any questions? 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 I hope that you enjoyed yourself tonight. I hope that the last 1 hour has been exciting for you. I hope it has been exciting for you. I hope it has been exciting for you. So do you have any questions? Are there any questions that I can answer? Are there any questions that you have that I can help you to answer? Does anyone have any questions? Does anyone have any questions? Does anyone have any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Is there a general WhatsApp group? Yes, there is a general WhatsApp group. There is a general WhatsApp group. For those of you who have already, you can find the link in your WhatsApp group, in the WhatsApp group for the Focus Bootcamp. It's already in there. And so you'll find it, you'll find the link there as well. It's not opening. It definitely is opening. I mean, I'm literally on the page. I'm literally on the page. Okay. I think in the absence of no other questions, I'm going to say that we had a nice time tonight. I hope you did as well, because I did. And so, thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. And this was an amazing evening.